Aloha, Hiro. Watashi wa Bia Yuri desu.
Atashi wa Chris Rabelo desu.
Today we are honored in speaking with Hiro. Hiro is our special guest today. He is son of Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he is president of the office Masaru Emoto located in Japan and also the IHM Corporation in Tokyo.
Aloha, thank you for having me.
Thank you, it's a pleasure. For those who don't know, Dr. Masaru Emoto was born in Yokohama in July 1943. He graduated at Yokohama Municipal University Department of Humanities and Science, and in 1986, he established the IHM Corporation in Tokyo. Dr. Emoto has gained worldwide acclaim through his groundbreaking research and discovery that water is deeply connected to our individual and collective consciousness. His stunning water crystal photographs have enhanced millions of people in his many best-selling books, such as Message from Water and The Hidden Message in the Water. So let's talk a little bit more about this beautiful and powerful discoveries from Masaru, and we would like to ask you, do you know how your dad came across this beautiful experiment that shows how the molecular structure of water is changed by the presence of human consciousness?
Yes, in order to explain this, I need to talk from the beginning. First of all, he established a company, IHM company. Now I took over 35 years ago, and the company dealt with the health. So he has been introducing different health equipments, and one of them was called MRA, which stands for Magnetic Resonance Analyzer, and that was actually imported from Los Angeles in US. And that was 30 years ago. And that device can check the energy level of human organ, tissues, and body. And it also has a function to memorize the information, the vibrational information in the water. So, that's how he treated people with using the device on the water. And he used the device to check if the vibration of, for example, heart, is okay or not, one by one, then with the, hearing the sound. So if there's irregularity of the vibration, then it sounds different. So with using the device, he checked the energy of organs of the clients. And then if there's irregularity of vibration, with using the machine, he imprint the correct vibration of the organ to the water. And then client drink it. It's called the Hado water. So with using the device and also the water, he did a counseling session. And this became very popular in Japan because it worked very well. So
we're amazed by the results, yeah. And
so then after that he published a book about it, and then that counseling method spread out, and so we have at the most 70 centers where you can have that counseling. But this at that time it was very new to everyone, and as his counseling method got popular, there are people who criticizing his counseling method because nobody knows what the Hado water memorize information. There's no way, and so So my father thought he needed to prove how it is done, to prove the water memorizing information. Then at some point, he had a chance to read the book about the snowflake crystals that was written by Dr. Nakaya. It's a Japanese professor from Hokkaido. And he thought, this is it. Snow is originally water. If snow has a crystal, the water should have a crystals too. So he thought if he freeze the water, use the microscope, then he can capture water crystals. Yeah, that was, his intuition. Yeah, totally intuition.
Yeah.
Then I have to tell you that he does not have any scientific background. So later, a lot of science.
Yes.
Maybe it was good. That's why he came up with the idea. If you already, studied enough science, and then there's no way, so something like that. But yeah, he intuitively came up with the idea, to capture, to observe water crystal through a microscope, from the water. So he started, and he set up a laboratory, big refrigerator in the office, and bought the microscope. And so he asked staff at the time to do it, because there was staff who had a scientific background. But the staff, he didn't believe in that totally, because he never learned about the water crystal. And he had a PhD for science. So he was really a scientist. Yeah, but of course, my father asked him. He was his boss, so he had to do it. But yeah, in the beginning, he told me, and at that time the staff later. And then in the beginning, he was not really serious, but my father was really, really passionate, and he, he believed in it, and then he told him that we can do it, for sure. And so he always encouraged him to do it every day. And so he changed, and he focused, and he started to believe he can do. And he also asked a lot of different researchers how he can do it. And some researcher gave him idea, advice.
It took them a little bit to figure out how to take
it took 3 months to find the first water crystal.
Oh, wow.
But after that, it was so easy to find, observe water crystals from, up to today, until now.
Because then he developed a method that it was reproduced scientifically. Right?
Yeah, and then it's always hard to find the first water crystal. Because we had a laboratory in Europe, other place, and then the first, it's really hard to find. But once the field is created, and then you can capture water crystals every day. So then of course his purpose is to prove that water memorizing information. So he did different experiments. First, he played music to water, because music is a collection of vibrations. So, he thought it's the best way to prove water memory. So, then he played beautiful classical music to water. And we use the distilled water. Distilled water is just H2O. So it always show simple water crystals. But after we play beautiful classical music to water, the water crystals changed so beautifully with the decorations. So, you know, he thought he made it. And then he came up with a different experiment, showing the words to water, showing pictures to water, you know, sending prayers to water. And every time the water respond to them very interestingly. So water really shows, you know, different reaction to different information that received. So he put them all together and published as a book titled Message from Water. And that was self-published actually. But he put the English captions because he really wanted the book to expand. He really want to reach all the people, yes, because it's really important.
Yes.
So that was really good, even though it was a self-published, but from the person to person, the book spread out like a ripple of water. And yeah, one lady, there was a key person who used to live in Netherlands, and she was Japanese lady, and she really loved it, the book. And then she knows a lot of important key persons in Europe, and she bought 77 copies of the book, and she gave the book to, you know, her friends, and they're so like high conscious, you know, and so because of that, that spread out, yeah, starting from Europe. Then yeah, later to the US, and you know, then the other book was published. It's Hidden Messages to Water. So that became a big hit, bestseller. So then that, yeah, really spread out throughout the world. And now, you know, we can't even count how many, but yeah, we have a
messages
book,
like everywhere. Yeah.
right, in Brazil. Yeah, I mean, there's very exciting, you know, enthusiastic people, you know, there. And actually, I was invited to Brazil. I mean, my father was invited to Brazil, and I was there together. Then, you know, so
You guys went to Brazil.
Yeah, I think he's been there like for 3 or 4 times for seminars.
Oh,
yeah, his book is very popular in Brazil too.
It is. When I used to live in Brazil, that's when I first came across his book, and it's everywhere. And people didn't know your dad's experiment. And I think by the fact that he was able to prove scientifically and show that it's real, that the energy can affect water, then I think because he was able to prove that, that's why the message went viral, because people are so skeptical and they think it's like religion, or they think it's like people are fantasizing, but because he was able to make that discovery, and I think that's why he really made an impact in this world, and his message is going to live forever. And
and Brazil is really rich in groundwater, right?
Yes. It's one of the biggest aquifers in the world.
So I think they have a, you know, respect for the water there, so that's why they like my father's work.
That's amazing. Okay, Hiro, can you please explain to our listeners what Hados means?
You actually kind of explain a little bit
right now, but the people don't know.
Hado is you know, Japanese word, and it's it means Sattva energy, you know, which are waveforms and vibration that all things have, even, you know, like a desk here, everything, you know, giving the frequency. So those are the Hado we call. And Hado device such as this can, check the Hado if it's correct or not, if it's good or not, and then can improve it and correct it. So that's what my father did with using the device and the water. So he used the device to check the Hado heart is good, okay, or Hado or liver is good. And so if there's irregularity of the organ, then put the correct Hado in the water. The water can carry the Hado vibration. So by taking the correct vibration, the Hado water, then your health will be, improved. So that's
amazing.
Yeah.
So through your dad's experiment, it was shown to the world how water crystals can be influenced by many factors, right? Such as prayers, music, like you said, the classical music, and the words that we say. And this is so powerful, like we just said. How can people use this message in their daily lives? How would you say that they could apply this discovery to their daily life?
Yeah, I think what the crystal experiment proved was that our thoughts, words, and prayers affect water. And if it is pure and positive, water will create beautiful water crystals. So I think this means that if we have a pure and positive thoughts, we can create a beautiful reality. And water is everywhere, so we should always send pure and positive thoughts and prayers and speak positive and beautiful words to each other, so that the positive Hado will be always around, filled up around, and there's a beautiful reality will be created. So I think
even because we are 75% water composition, right? So
right.
When we vibrate or when we listen to good things, positive things, then we also influence
Yeah, basically water is everywhere, inside of your body, of course, and through the air, and then of course the earth, 70% water. So if you know the reaction from the water to the beautiful energy, water energies, water show the beautiful shape. So you want that world. So it's really simple. Just send out good vibration to around and to water inside of your body.
Yeah,
you can stay healthy. You can create the peace. I think that simple message really resonate, with everyone.
And that's how we can also influence our body more positively to live a happier life, right? If we can
Yeah, of course. If you keep your water happy, you're gonna spend a happy life for sure. And water memorizing the information. So we offer Hado counseling session here. Then from the counseling, we can find like traumatic information when people are young, but the person does not realize that. But the water inside of your body actually memorizing the information.
Oh wow! And it memorizes the information for that long.
Yes. Well, through the Hado counseling session, that really can, with using the Hado measuring device, that really can detect. So that's stay in the subconscious level. You don't realize it, but actually the information is still in there. But changing the information in the water and you can live as you are. So that's important to receive the good vibration, in the water. Inside of your body. Yeah.
Is that counseling available online, or is it only in person?
At this moment, we do this here in Japan, but we have some, Hado counselor in the US, but not in Hawaii. And so, yeah, we do it through photo. It's a remote counseling. That's what we can provide. And so, but if you can contact, then we can do that and, send the Hado water. So, yeah.
So if people are interested, they can get in touch through the website, hado.com, or?
Yes.
Okay. And Hiro, can you tell us a little bit more about this amazing instrument that you guys sell on hado.com website called Kazutama Reiwa?
Yes, sure. It's actually hadoworld.com. Hado.com is it's a Japanese site. So English site, hadoworld.com. And I'm very happy to introduce this Kazutama Reiwa device. This is a ultimate Hado device for home edition. So it's really easy to use. It's really convenient, and you can use it everywhere because you can charge it, and you can take it with you, like when you travel, and so
everywhere. And what
this can make a Hado water, and there are 35 different programs, such as brain or chakra system, and good sleep, or well-being, well, there's so many menu you can choose, and then it's easy to use because you just select the one you want to, and then push the button. Then place your hand here, then this device can read what Hado I need to have to accomplish. And then after measurement is finished, you put the water here, and then imprint the Hado to this water. Then after probably 20 minutes, your customized Hado water is completed for you to drink. So yeah, it is really easy because
easy to use.
Very easy to use, and
can you have English or just in Japanese?
Oh, English, of course.
Okay.
English.
That's why finally, English version is available. It's on our website. This Kazutama Reiwa has been really popular in Japan. This actually developed just before COVID-19 and then 2020, and then this helped a lot of people because this also can make the water for virus as well, and this has been really used for thousands of people in Japan. Then we have a really great feedback from them, and we actually pre-sell this one, and then there's a Hado instructor who introduced this in Portland area, and she really liked it, and then around her, like, this really spread out, and but now finally we introduced this on the website for available for anyone to purchase. So
you guys ship to anywhere in the world? Now it's available.
Yeah, we ship from Japan. we ship anywhere, probably except Russia and Ukraine, but we can ship anywhere from here. So.
And then you mentioned about virus, so even if people have a cold or flu, you can also use that device to make the Hado water, and it really helps.
Yeah, Hado water can support and help.
Yes.
We cannot say can cure.
Can cure, but it can help.
Yes.
We have 35 menu which are allergy, so we can make Hado water work for allergy and shape up, mental well-being, protection, hair, pain treatment, fundamental treatment, hormone balance, sleep, homeland energy, joints. This is for Japanese, I think, overcome tobacco dependency, muscle and financial abundance, respiratory system, oral health, skeletal health, fertility, eyesight, academic progress and achievement, female affability, competitiveness, digestive system, neural system, chakra system, male affability, healing, skin, promote love, marriage, and world peace, relationship, love, life.
I want.
Life work. So electromagnetic wave countermeasures, infection countermeasures. So yeah, we can make Hado water of this anytime you want to make, and especially for you customized water. So
can you use any type of water, or could it be tap water, or it has to be
we recommend mineral water or distilled water, and it's better to have less mineral, less mineral is better. Yeah, so hard water is not so good.
This is really powerful because I feel like not even people can make changes in their health, but also in their life, right?
Because my father always told people that water can be substitute for medicines in the future, and I think the time has come, and then we can make Hado water with this device, and we can prevent from those negative things, and so you can stay healthy. I think, yeah. Now people understand what to memorize information, so I think it's time to spread out. So
okay, that's amazing. As technology advances, the radiation sent through the electronic devices also increases, right? At your guys' website, you also have available wave writer, science answer to radiation. What does this technology do?
Yeah, this was introduced by our friend in Singapore, and he's very wonderful supporter of my father's work and us, and he introduced first actually water for radiation, because we had Fukushima, the nuclear leak, after the Tohoku big earthquake, and we had a problem, and we still have problem. And so first the water, it's called angel water. It's actually called emerald water. Then we call it angel water because we distribute the water to people living, around Fukushima area for free, and so that's how we started, and to able to know about this technology and the inventor. So, well, the wave rider was created the same inventor that create emerald water. First emerald water was created because of the incident, the Chernobyl, the radiation leak. And then there was a Russian scientist, who went there to check. No, he was sent to the village actually where no people actually influenced by the radiation, even though they're really near to the Chernobyl place. But people there have no influence effect from that. Why is it? So he was sent to the place, and then he found out the water there is the answer. The water has very special molecules, special structures there. So those people drinking that water to protect from those electromagnetic, the radiation.
Right.
Yeah. So then he spent 10 years to make exactly same water. So that's called emerald water. And then it was sent to Japan to deliver to Fukushima, the people in Fukushima. Initially to the government, but government could not do anything because they're so busy, a lot of things coming up. So that's why it came to Dr. Emoto. And then so we distributed the water to people in Fukushima. And then, that really helped because a lot of people had a feedback that, by drinking the water, they are protected from the radiation. So yeah, we kept sending, as under the not-for-profit organization and for years. And yeah, they had a great result. So then after that, the wavebrider was introduced by the same supporter. So it's the same inventor who created the emerald water, angel water, to help to heal the people in Fukushima. And this device can make the artificial electromagnetic wave to natural frequencies. So that became, harmless to our body. So it's according to that inventor, the electromagnetic waves is like, it's a regular waveform, but natural electromagnetic waves are actually not regular. Yeah.
Irregular, yeah.
And those regular frequency, if exposed that, to your skin, then that causes problem. The cells actually react too much. So that became really problem later on. The cell membrane really hardens. Then this, as a result, prevents nutrition from getting into the cells and cause toxin buildup in the cells. Then over time, the body immune system and other system just going down. So that's what happened if you expose to like artificial electromagnetic wave and you have disease later on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this wavebrider can, change these artificial frequency to natural frequencies that will not harmful to your cells. And so that's, yeah.
How does it work? People just carry the device with them? Because like, for example, nowadays we have cell phones and, TV, computers, all of that is emitting electromagnetic frequency.
Yeah.
Do we just carry that instrument with us? How does that work?
This particular wavebrider device the way it works is like, the name is wave rider. So it's the frequency riding on the electromagnetic wave, and then change it to irregular frequencies, waves, so that becomes harmless to our body. So that's how it works. And then it's actually scientific technology. Like there are scientific paper published, because this person, Dr. Smironov, is a scientist, and yeah, this can be really studied at the different institutes in Europe and the US and Canada, and it works. So this is different from Hado device. This is more like scientific, but it's really a good tool to prevent from the issue of electromagnetic waves. So it's expensive, but yeah, it works really good. So that's why we introduce it to people. Yeah. So yeah.
We need to order.
But if you're in Hawaii in the nature, but still 5G is yeah, now it's really hard to find a space where totally the natural frequency. Yeah, so it's really hard. I think that when you were young, like, you can remember a lot of things.
Yeah.
Right? When you get old, you forget a lot of things.
Yes.
I think it's a problem from the electromagnetic wave as well. I know aging, but also like these, like artificial frequencies were never exposed. I think that really, changed the function of our body. So we can't see it, but it's everywhere. 30 years ago, there are no Wi-Fi. Now, like
now it's 5G. Yes.
5G, and the research tells that it causing damage to our health. So it's everywhere, and we have to really protect
ourselves.
Yeah, ourselves.
And that's amazing that we came across these two amazing instruments that you guys have available, and I think more people need to know about it, because it's so it can make powerful. Such a big so powerful, and can make such a big impact in everyone's lives, which is really hard nowadays to go to a place where it's like nature with no signal, 5G or nothing interfering. So it's definitely very powerful, and I do think people know about these instruments. Masaru launched this beautiful project called Emoto Peace Project, in hope that this planet Earth will be peaceful forever, where everyone can live happily. What is the main goal in the world for this project today, and how can people participate?
Yes, he came up with this project in year 2006, I think. Well, the reason is that he felt that it's so important to teach children about water, importance of water, and importance of words you're using, importance of Hado, the vibration, because they are the future of
the planet.
Yeah, the planet. So knowing that these things can become adult is, I'm sure they're giving a very totally difference. So Yeah. Anyway, so he came up with this idea, Emoto Peace Project. It's a project for children. He declared this project at the United Nations headquarters when he was invited to speak about his work. You know, at the time, Emoto Project, but later changed to Emoto Peace Project. So he declared that he published the message from water for children to reach 10% of the world population. If that happens, then Earth will become peace. So, and all the children, you know, on the Earth, it is so important for them to know this work, and when they become adult, they will do different from what we do.
True.
Yeah, so that's a project he was really focused on. And after he passed away, of course, we still took over. And now, like, we have a we have a books in more than 25 different languages. And, you know, these are all available to see online. And there are local supporters who print the book and distribute it to local children too. But yeah, you can visit our website, emotopeaceproject.net, so that you will see the information, how you, well, you can actually download the book from there. So you can print it and then you can show it to children. If you like to order, and you can order from our office, we have an English version, English, Chinese, Spanish, and Japanese. So yeah, this is the project that my father really think it's important. And the children's really can absorb information easily,
Yes.
you know, because
Very
Their
fast.
brain state of their brain waves, it's like
yeah,
receptive mode, so they are like a sponge. Everything that they are exposed to,
right,
they really
exactly.
internalize and learn from. So I think it's just so amazing, so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
the Dr. Bruce Lipton told that you know, until 7 years old, and the children can absorb a lot of things later in subconscious level. So it's so important to know this work,
Yeah.
you know, in subconscious level,
Yeah.
so that they won't make war for sure. They want, you know, they want peace. They want to give out good, positive energy to the world.
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
Yes.
because once you know that water reacts beautifully like that, because we are water, we're surrounded by water, we are on the water planet. So
Yeah.
yes, that's why it's so easy for children to know this work for the future of our planet. So
Yeah.
that's why he really, you know, worked hard, and everywhere he was invited, he brought the books and he talked and about, you know, the water and water crystals and to children, and it was a life mission, and we still continue to do.
It's such a wonderful work that you guys do, and we're very thankful for people like you guys that are helping to raise the vibration of the planet and bring more awareness to everyone, and hopefully make this a better planet for everyone to live. And yeah, this is just amazing. And even through your dad's experience, I think everyone
No.
also do the rice experiment and the apple experiment, where which is all through your dad's knowledge, how our energy influences everything.
Yes, yes, yes. And I think you know, it's important to know what water loves the most. You know, as water crystal experiment showed, the most beautiful water crystal created was from words, love, and gratitude. So my father always tell people that the Hado of love and gratitude is the highest vibration. So, you know, we think the energy of love and gratitude can energize your water inside the most. So you should always have the thoughts of love and gratitude. And love is giving energy, and gratitude is receiving energy. So if you give love to others, the person will receive it with gratitude. Then the person will change it to love and give it to others. So, you know, in this case, then circulation of love and gratitude will happen. So,
Wow.
you know, if people always have love and gratitude, then world peace will come. So this is, you know, I wanted to add this. So we think it is important to tell people the importance of love and gratitude.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful
Yeah.
and well said and explained. And yes, we're very very grateful to have this opportunity
To talk to you.
to talk to you and have you as a guest today.
Thank you so much for having me, and it was really fun to talk with you.
We are very thankful. Thank you so much.
Mahalo.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And then we'll send you.
Yeah, I wanted to add the event that we are thinking to organize. You know, in the end, we actually are planning the worldwide water festival prayer event on October 17th, which is my
this year.
Yes. It's called a World Water Festival. And you know, why we came up with this? Well, because of COVID, and because of war going on, and we have a lot of negative information. You know, if you watch TV, and a lot of negative information, and so we should send out positive vibration to the world, and we have to be united. And how can we be united? And okay, has to be festival. Festival. Well, in Japan, like this was initially happened to thank for God. So it's it's a Shintoism that God is nature. So thank for nature. Then we do festival. We can come together as one, and we thank for nature, and we have a prayer ceremony. It's gonna be a Zoom event connecting with people around the world. We have different speakers and different performers, singing, music, and because it's a festival. And then next day, it's October 16 and 17, and then on October 17, it's my father's death anniversary, and we want to do a water blessing ceremony at the lake in Japan. And then early in the morning, we connect with everyone and send prayer to water and pray for world peace. So that's totally free event, and we want to do this, really make it bigger worldwide. We want to get a lot of people involved. So if we really accomplish this, like we come together as one, like we do it together, then I think it's going to change the world.
The vibration. That's amazing.
Yes,
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Hiro, once again.
Thank
Mahalo.
you.
Or,
Mahalo.
arigatou gozaimasu. Am I saying
Arigatou gozaimasu. Obrigado.
Mahalo.
Obrigado.
Mahalo. Obrigado.
Thank you. We
Mahalo,
keep in
Hiro.
touch.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.